Welcome to this year's Chocolate Lovers Affair. We'd like to tell you a little bit about what we did in 2020. We started out the year opening a new office in Brush. We were welcomed in style when we had our ribbon cutting ceremony. We're excited to have the opportunity to expand our outreach to services into our Brush community. Shortly after the Chocolate Lovers Affair last year, we found we were right in the middle of our current pandemic. We had to start working from home. We had to figure out how to support our community through virtual meetings and through phone calls. We had several events planned. We had a census outreach planned, and we had a child abuse prevention event planned. We had to shift those to be doing that virtually.
Make Morgan County.
Make Morgan County.
Make Morgan County count.
What an experience that was for us, to be able to reach out to our community in a different way and stretch our own system of how we do business with working with family. We found ourselves in the middle of FEMA supplies. We had diapers and wipes and formula. Oh my, we didn't know what to do with them. We had so many, but we figured that out. We were able to distribute a large number of supplies out to families in our community that were in need. We participated in the community garden and tried to provide some normalcy to what we were doing. We started to see an increase in emergency financial assistance, and we realized that COVID was a reality in our community. We were not able to increase staff to be able to support this. We were working from home. We were trying to figure out how to work from home, support our kids' online learning, as well as support our community. We learned that there were a need in our community for food, additional food access, and so we participated in 3 drive-through food events. We figured out how to do classes online, such as our Cooking Matters classes or our Family Leadership Training Institute. We learned how to do Zoom staff meetings, and we're a little tired of Zoom right now, but we continue working forward. We also worked on several things behind the scenes. We worked on an office upgrade. We added a new furnace, new air conditioning, new lighting to our Brush office. We set up a transitional housing apartment, and we continued to move the work forward, knowing that our community needed us to support them. Just to look at the numbers in 2020. In 2020, we served 684 households, which compares to about 500 in 2019. In 2020, there were over 2,000 household members that were impacted by the services that we were able to provide. Our rental assistance in 2019 was about 350 assistants served. In 2020, it was over 600. Utility assistance in 2019 was about 330. In 2020, we served over 450. The amount of rental and utility assistance we were able to provide was almost 3 times the previous year. And we are thankful that we had a community that supported us to be able to provide that funding to our community. It's important for you to understand who the advocate team is that supported that funding. The face and the voice of the Family Center is Maria. Maria has that constant and steady presence. She's the one who answers the phone. She's the one who gives you resources, connections to that, and answers questions that you don't know the answer to. Sylvia is our shining star. She received a Shining Star Health Award from the Northeast Colorado Health Department last year. And we're excited to share that she is also our shining star. She is knowledgeable about health resources. She will connect you to whatever resources you need and help you navigate those systems. Marilyn is our housing expert, and she tirelessly works to find what housing options are available in our community. And she continued to work tirelessly through this last year to support the many needs of the families that we served. Letitia is our family voice and choice. She pushes us to listen to our families and helps us remember that it's our family's voice and choice is why we do this work. And she pushes families and us to help reach goals that we have set for ourselves. Tamitha is one of our newest advocates who started in the middle of a pandemic. She learned how to virtually train in a very difficult situation. She is passionate about supporting families, and we're excited about having her here on board. And Hashim is our newest advocate. Hashim started this week, and he is going to provide outreach to our refugee community, and we're excited to have him on board. Our Parents as Teachers program last year provided 300 virtual visits or phone visits. And they also were creative in providing virtual group visits. We did Zoom visits, we did Facebook Live, we did a drive-through Halloween event where families could come by and pick up bags and baskets of things to do. And we did a drive-through parade where our parents as teacher staff drove around to each person's house and waved at them from the street to help support them during this difficult time. We found that many of our families were feeling isolated, and so our parents as teacher staff worked tirelessly to figure out how to support them and to keep them as connected as they could in the programs that we provide. Leading our advocate team, or leading our parents as teachers team, is Fatima. Fatima is a passionate leader who leads by example. Esme started this position in the middle of a pandemic, and she learned right away that we needed to be creative and to outreach on our community to meet the needs of our parents. Sudan and Vanessa started in the last couple of weeks, and it is very clear to us that they are very passionate about early childhood education and working with parents and young children. Sue and I round out the team, providing support to the overall team. Without the generous support of our community, such as you, we would not be able to provide the many services that we do. Thank you for your support this last year.